Hi everyone, I am Dr. Palanivelrajan, working as an assistant post of English in CPA College, it is in Bodinayakanur. The topic which I have selected for my presentation is Fluency in English. It's a really interesting topic. Uh, Most of the students, even professors, we struggle a lot. We have no good command of language. So there are so many reasons that I have selected this topic for my presentation. My very first slide begins with very interesting chart which we everyone loves in the childhood. Parts of the body, I strongly believe that this slide will help me to go ahead with the other slides. It's always good to start with a simple one. And here you all have seen this already. You all know that. You all knew this already. We have parts in our body like hair, face, neck, elbow, knee, toes, forehead. In the same way, the language has its own parts. I told you this slide will help us to understand the next one which I will like to show you. The parts of speech is the very first and foremost thing we all have to learn in English. In school level, we all see this, we memorize this, we say it automatically, but when we question it, we fail to answer the questions regarding these things, parts of speech, especially. The thing is, we fail to understand it. We just memorize it. We don't understand grammar in the proper way. So my request is, after learning grammar, so many days, so many years, after even becoming a after becoming a teacher, I, after understanding the importance of parts of speech, I was really interested to pass it on everybody, for my teachers, for my professors. I said that once we understand parts of speech, it's really great thing. I started understanding English. I could understand English easily. The very first thing, as we all have looked just before, I have shown you a slide, a parts of speech, parts of the body, in that we all could see hair, knee, toes, as I said. Now it is interesting one, please. My request is, if we all have to learn parts of speech with interest, only then we could gain knowledge from it. And for example, you all could see the colorful parts of speech here: nouns, pronouns, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Very first thing we all have to know about is nouns. In school level, people teach you this. I know very well you all know what nouns are. Nouns, it is naming word. It's a name of the place, name of the things. More than that, there are many things we all have to learn. In nouns, we say singular noun, plural noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, and there are also cases, and there are also uh, possessive cases, dative case, all these things. Uh, Next one, what we have to learn is pronouns. Pronouns, actually, in parts of speech, we have to know the definition, understand the definition first. Pronoun is a word which we use instead of nouns. Nouns, we cannot use the name in all the places of the paragraph or essay anywhere. We have to use pronoun instead of noun. For example, my name is Palanivelrajan. I cannot use the same my name in all the places of a paragraph or essay, all the places. So instead of noun, we use pronouns. More than that, there are many types of pronouns: possessive pronoun, interrogative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, relative pronoun. There are so many pronouns we all have to understand. So, not knowing only the definition is not enough. We have to move ahead with the other things also. Only then we could understand the pronouns. Next one, verbs. Verb, verb is the heart of a sentence. Once you think of a verb, verb has a very big root. Auxiliary verbs, modal auxiliary, transitive, intransitive, regular verbs, irregular verbs, finite verb, non-finite verbs. So my request is, this is the first and foremost thing. Parts of speech, yes, first and foremost thing we all have to understand it. Next one is adjectives. Adjectives describing words. For example, the shirt which I wear is blue in color. The shirt is now the color blue. It shows, tells us the extra information about the noun. So, adjective is nothing but the word which gives extra information about noun is called adjective. Adverb is interesting one. Adverb, it qualifies or modifies the meaning of adjective, adverbs, preposition, a sentence, and also a sentence. It is really interesting when we go through all the examples. What are the functions of adverbs? And next one is preposition. Preposition is also an interesting one. It shows the position of a noun. It shows the relationship between it. Relates noun and noun, verb and noun, adjective and noun. There are many types of prepositions like simple preposition, compound preposition, complex preposition, and the another one is conjunctions. Sometimes for the topic which I have selected, we need a linking words. Without having knowledge of linking words, without practicing linking words, without knowing connecting words, we cannot connect one idea with another idea, one sentence with another sentence. So conjunction is a very important thing we all have to master over. We all have to practice it every day. There's so many types of conjunction, coordinating conjunction, subordinating conjunctions. You should know the difference also, and we have to start practicing it. Interjections, it's all spoken out. We say it as spoken out words. When we are emotional, when we are tension, when we are out of control, when we are out of our minds, we, we make sounds. That type of sounds are called interjections. There are so many interjections that is really interesting to learn. The next one is really, I like this very much. After learning parts of speech, the next level of understanding grammar is you all know the title linguistics. Linguistics is scientific study of language. Science, we all do anything practical and we accept it. In the same way, in English also, we can dissect each and every word in a sentence. For example, the word tired man was sitting. The word the is an article, old is an adjective, tired is an adjective, man is a noun, verb was sitting. So once after understanding parts of speech, you all will be interested to dissect each and every one in a sentence. In the next sentence, under a tree and under a tree and patiently, under is a preposition, is an article, tree is noun, conjunction, and conjunction, patiently is our verb, and other things you all could see. So almost in a sentence we could see all the parts of speech. Once after finding parts of speech on your own, you all will be interested that you started understanding language. After understanding, after classifying a sentence, this is the main thing we all have to learn. The sentence we can classify into four types: declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, imperative. Declarative or assertive. The message is conveyed. The statement is given. Interrogative is interesting one. For fluency, there's two things we do in fluency. One is asking question. Another one is answering the question. So once you have a skill of asking questions, it will be interesting. Any place you are, Sometimes we may not know to ask questions, but we may have questions. In that places, we all feel bad that even though we have questions, we cannot on question the person who is talking to us. So interrogative sentence, exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory is nothing but the sentence we all wonder. What a great man he is. What a skill he has possessed. Imperative is nothing but we. There are two types of imperatives. One is command and another one is request. Command, for example, when we are in higher position, we may have a rights to command someone to work, but when to our family members, our friends, we cannot command them. We have to request them. My dear friend, could you help me in this? So there are four types of sentence we all have passed over for fluency. Next one is the proper use of dictionary is we are not doing it nowadays. We have become lazy to take dictionary and refer to words, but that should not be. Once you wish to have fluency in English, you have to refer to dictionary. In dictionary, you all could find so many informations, really interesting one. The people who uh, search dictionary every day will know the real value of dictionary. How to spell a word. You all could find phonetic transcription, parts of speech for each and every word, and idioms and phrases, phrasal verbs, proverbs, and you all could know many different forms of meanings of particular word as in this slide. For example, the word make has about 200 usages in this dictionary. Etymology is another interesting word to know the history of any particular word. Synonyms, syllabification, with the help of a dictionary, we all could know syllabifications and variants also. Fluency is very interesting one. Once you have a message, you are going to convey this to your audience. So it is two things is mingled in this. One is physical, another one is mental. We all have an idea. For example, the speech organs is also very much important. Speech organs, we are really gifted. We are really thank God that God has given uh, speech talent for human being. You all could see the image here. Without these organs, we cannot speak. Actually, even one organ is not working properly, we cannot speak properly. Lips, we could see upper lip, lower lip, teeth, upper teeth, lower teeth, alveolar ridge, it is just above the upper teeth. Tongue, we divide tongue into three: tip of the tongue, middle of the tongue, back of the tongue. Larynx, vocal cords, it's like rubber band. We make vibration here. The epiglottis, pharynx, soft palate and soft hard palate, uvula. These are all the speech organs we all have to know. Each and every speech organ plays a vital role when we speak. And when we introduce sounds to students, till now when I question my students how many vowel sounds are there in English, they say A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U is not vowel sounds, they are vowel letters. So the students have to differentiate between the vowel letters and the vowel sounds. Here we could see the chart. There are totally 44 sounds in English, 24 consonant sounds and 20 vowel sounds, 12 monophthongs, 8 diphthongs, and consonants also they have their own classifications. My request is to be fluent, we have to speak. Each and every word we speak, we have to speak correctly. That so that we could say it is a standard language. When we wish to speak an English standard, there are certain rules and regulations we have to follow. So let us not be lazy learning all these things. Once you learn all these things, you will gain knowledge. The each and every word you speak will be perfect. You all will enjoy listening to yourself. The next one already I told you this. There are in pronunciation very interesting one. I have known this after a very long time. We divide words into two types: content words and function words. Content words we stress content words, but we do not stress function words. This is a very rudimentary thing we all have to know in English grammar. Then formula for fluency. This is my own formula. Actually, I thought when I was creating this slides, I thought of my life, how I started speaking English. After listening to many professors, I also had a great wish to talk fluently. I gained confidence by speaking to my friends, by presenting in my class, saying story to my friends in classroom. I start get rid of fear. When my teachers ask me to present in classroom, I don't have fear at all. I say whatever I wish, and I had interest to speak. I also worked. I referred to dictionary. I started to read so many books. I practice it in front of the mirror. I say the story to my friends. The next one is continuous practice. My dear friends, the continuous practice is a very much important one. um, Without continuous practice, we will get back to our own old method. Then once again, it will take long time for us to come back to the next practice. After going through all these things, certainly, no doubt, it is success. So this is all about my presentation. I'm happy. Thank you. I'll meet you the next topic in the next presentation. Thank you, everyone.